I got on my knees at the end of December, and I asked God for strength. I asked God to just keep my body strong. Give me what I need to lead in this effort. Keep me strong. Give me grace. Give me your favor. Put your hands on me that I might lead your people. But he gave me a brain tumor. I didn't ask for that. I asked for grace. I asked for his hand to be on my life. I asked for strength to lead my church in this effort. I asked him to give me more power this year than he gave me last year. But he gave me a brain tumor. New Year's Eve, I was preparing to preach. And I got so sick, I thought I was having a stroke. I thought I was going to die. I don't know what dying feels like, but it was anything like what I felt. I got my sister to get me to the hospital. And when I got to the hospital, I would have been satisfied with a stroke. As crazy as that sounds, that's the diagnosis I was looking for, because I could handle changing my diet and taking medication and relaxing. I could handle that diagnosis. But the emergency room physician sat on the side of my bed and said to me rather matter-of-factly, "You have a brain tumor. It's a pituitary macroadenoma. It has worn out the bone at the base of your brain. It has, for all intents and purposes," he said, "ruined your endocrine function. Your hormone function has been ruined." And the doctor, the neurosurgeons and neuro-ophthalmologists will be able to tell you more later, but I think you will have to be on medication for the rest of your life. And he looked at me and I looked at him. And he said, "Did you understand what I said?" I said, "Yes, I understood perfectly what you said." He said, "Well, you don't have any reaction, it seems." I said, "Well, I thank you for your diagnosis. But I need to talk to somebody else." And like Hezekiah, I turned my face to the wall. And I said, "Lord, I've been preaching your gospel since I was 18 years old. I've been telling your story, sharing my witness, singing my song, preaching my prayer. How am I going to do that now in this sick condition?" And the word came to me. "Lest I should be exalted above men, through the abundance of the things God has already done for me, to keep my feet on the ground, to draw me even closer to him. He gave me something that I got to depend on him now more than I ever had." Because if I let you do all you got planned to do without me, you're going to take glory that does not belong to you. So to keep you humble, to break you, to mold you, to shape you, to keep you where I want you, I've got to make you dependent on me. Because mama's not there, daddy's not there, brothers and sisters will come to visit, but late in the midnight hour, you will need somebody whose grace is sufficient. I want to talk to somebody here this morning who's being buffeted, who has had a thorn, who has been through your own crisis, or you're going through it right now. Nice little anecdotes, sweet little church sayings won't see you through. I wish I had some noise here. A whole lot of people who mean well have said to me, you got the same thing I got. No, I don't. Because it's in my head. And it ought not be there. But since it's got there, it didn't catch God by surprise. Now listen, it may have been carried to me by Satan, but it was conceived by God. Because God won't let anything happen to his child that catches him off guard. Now, if you haven't been through anything, you sleep right through this message. But if you've been through your own storms, if you've had your own thorn jug in you, every time you thought you was getting around a corner, it jugs you again. Every time you thought you were feeling better, it jugs you again. Every time you thought you stopped crying, it jugs you again. Anybody here? I said, anybody here ever had your own thorn in the flesh? The loss of a child, the loss of a mother, sickness in your body, whatever your thorn is, I've got good news for you. My grace will make up for your insufficiency. Because my strength can only be made perfect in your weakness.